Hello everyone and welcome to my Unreal Engine 4 tutorial series on how to make a skill tree. And if you followed my previous tutorial, what we have done in this past is made this skill tree, and if you hover over the skills, you gonna see our skill details in here. We haven't set all the textures, but and you can see the red color and this white colors. So this is all we're gonna do, and in this next tutorial we're gonna learn how we're gonna learn a skill. So how are you gonna learn a skill? So let's say we have three. Let's first talk about the basic math. So let's say you have two skill points and you require one skill point to learn a skill, and you have two skill points. So when you learn a skill, the learning skill will set back to true, and your skill points available will gonna decrease it to -1. And this is what we're gonna do here. So let's make first open our skill slot. Yep, in the graph inside here pardon, you can see this function called override. Just click on it and you can see this mouse button down. So this will gonna click your mouse button, click. Inside this mouse button you can see this mouse event, just is mouse button down is true, and add it to your branch. Yep, and add this return value to say handled, something like this. And what is your mouse button to? It would be your left mouse button. Okay, we have done this thing. Now we want to make a function called get skill. So it will gonna check if we can get a skill or not, nothing more. So add an input, and this input would be your skill, and type is obviously e underscore skill, the enumeration we have just made. Yep, so on your mouse button just get this skill. Target would be yourself and the skill would be the skill inside here. Make sure you attach it, otherwise this won't work. And after that what we're gonna do, we're gonna refresh our slot. So whenever we click on this our button, we want to refresh our slot. Let's code our get skill function. So let's make another function called learn skill. Learn skill and hit branch. And what we're gonna do, so if our skill is available and if our skill is not owned, then and then must only we want to learn these skills. So let's say we have enough skill points to unlock our skill and we learn our skill, but it's already been learned, so why we want to learn it again? So we want to set is owned, and if it's not owned, so add not a boolean. So the skill must not be unlocked, and also this skill also be available. So if this both conditions satisfy, so and boolean, so if this and this both condition would satisfy, then and then we're gonna learn that skill. And how do you gonna learn that skill? So for that we must have our skill points enough. So get your skill points, get the available skill points, and our available skill points must have greater than or equal to our required skill points. So must greater than or equal to our required skill points, wherever is required skill points, this one. If it's true, and if this both are true, to add a branch again in here. So this both are true, then what we're gonna do, we're gonna learn a skill and set our skill points to minus. So get skill component and set available skill points, and we want to set our available skill point to decrease it by your current skill point. So let's say we have 5 skill points and we require 2 skill points to unlock it. So after unlocking your skills, your next skill points would be 5 minus 2. So add minus integer, add it to this required and attach it to here. After that, just add a return node, and inside this return node just add this output, and the output would be success or not. Success, and this would be a boolean. So if it's true, then we're gonna take this success. If it false, then we're gonna add a return node. So if it false, then we don't wanna take this success and attach it to both in here and here. Make sure you attach this both into false part. The both false part should be attached into success is not. Hit compile and save, and this is all for our learn skill. So just close it, and in here grab a node called learn skill. You can see this, and from this success add a branch. So if it learn skill is true, then we actually gonna change our learn skill to in our skill tree component. So for that, let's make a skill tree component. Let's open a skill tree. In here, let's make a function called learn skill, and this will gonna keep track of our skill learning system. And what we want to do, we want to add an input called skill also for here, and also the type would be e underscore skill. This one. If you grab a node from here and type switch, you can see this switch on is skill. So you can see this to double jump, and remember we have made a skills variable for each skill. So like if you say if you have 50 skills, then you have to make 50 boolean variables, but you have to do this for only once. So just set this double jump to true. So whenever we learn this skill, we want to set this to true. Same for this sprint slide, set it to true. It's simple code and you can understand it. After that, just grab this skill tree component. If it's true, then learn skill. So get this learn skill and attach it to true part, and this skill would be go to its this skill. And let's add a reroute node so it looks more bit clean. Hit compile and save, and let's test if it's working or not. And if it's working, then we're gonna move forward. We have 0 skill points, so and we required 1 skill point. So if we click on this, nothing would happen. You can see. Let's add a 4 to get XP. So now we have 1 skill points and we require 1 skill point. So if we hit golden, then it is unlocked. You can see that. But this is not sprint. This is not changing the. So it is unlocked, but it is not changing. Let's check where we messed up. Okay, so in here we have this learn skill function, and in this event graph we have this slot refresh. So we want to refresh this slot, right? So in our get skill function, if it's true and false, nothing matters really. Okay, so on your mouse events, the skill only works if our true, and this should refresh a slot, right? And the refresh should is owned or not. Yep. It's a simple mistake, simple fix. So on your learn skill, in this learn skill function of your skill slot UI, after learning a skill, just set is owned for your skill slot to true. Hit compile and save, and this should work now. Hit play, get XP. So if we hit, you can see this golden border is appearing, so it is our golden. And okay, so it is working, and we have to just change a little bit here. So in your event graph, you have noticed whenever we leave this mouse border, it will change back to the false, so we don't need that. So what we're gonna do instead, so the skill border is only work if our branch is not. So how do you gonna do that? Just connect it something like here, and the skill slot border first in here, let's add a branch, and in the false part we're gonna do that. So if it's our branch is not owned, then and then we're gonna do that. So hit compile and save, and before that just Control W in here. Yep, hit compile and save, and this should work now. So you can we have added our 1 skill points. If we hit this and this won't work, so you can see this is not changing this border color to red, but if we hit here it is changing, and if it click in here nothing would happen because we don't have skill points to access this skill. So if I clicking on here nothing would happen because we don't have a skill points. But if I get a skill point, we have now 4 skill points. Okay, yep, so it is gonna work. So you see, and you can see this all slots are changed to golden. So why it is that? The reason is in your skill tree UI we have setted all the skills enumeration to double jump, and we have already owned this double jump. So whatever the skills, the enumeration is double jump gonna affect it. So make sure you this is our skill of double jump, so we have set it to double jump. But if this skill is something different, so we don't wanna do that, so we set it to something different. And how do you gonna do that? So let's say we want to add a new skill. So how do you gonna do that? So this is our sprint slide, and I want to set it to something like health. So health 1, and this skill will add health 50%, or let's say this skill will add 50% of additional health. So additional health, yep. And the skill icon would be this. It is available or not, it's up to you. Let's say we need 1 skill point too, and make sure you set it to your health 1. You can see we have this only 2. So how do you gonna add this? Minimize it, and we have made the skill tree. Just add a new call health 1, so it makes more sense. Set this to your add health 1, but after doing so you have to do these 2 things. You can see this, make a new variable called health 1, categorize it to your skills, hit compile, set it to your health 1 pardon, and in your get skill status just set it. So you have to do these 4 things for every time for adding a new skill, but then it's fine. So now if you hit play, you can see this is our health, this is our double jump, this is our, and we have learned how to do that. The skill tree learning system, learning the skills. Okay, and in the next episode we're gonna learn that unlocking the parent of child skills. So let's say I want to unlock this skills, but this skill will only available to you if you must have to unlock this skill first. So if I unlock this skills, this skill would available to you, but in order to unlock this skill first you have to learn these skills. So we're gonna make this in our future videos. So thank you so much guys for watching, and bye bye.